What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Atriox, and kind of wanted to make this video to talk about the Mortal Kombat movie, like just something that I kind of feel is gonna happen. Okay, so towards the, I don't know if it was towards the end, but they were talking about, it was at some point during the panel, or they were talking about why the movie was pushed back, right? So they said they felt good with the movie, right? They felt good where the movie was at and that people were enjoying it. And then Ed Boon's watched the movie back 4 times, and they didn't really give a solid reason of why it got pushed back. But I think, and mind you, this video isn't scripted, so like, just to let you guys know. I think that they pushed it back because there's a possibility that they're gonna do an announcement for the next game around that same time. Because like, I was just thinking back to it, like even while I was watching the video, like when the original Mortal Kombat 1 announcement trailer dropped in April, I think it was, and that was like that was in 2023, 2024, 25. It's been 2 years already, right, for the game. Usually they come up with a game every 2 years. So like that's typically what's been 2019, 2023, 2000, what was it, 11? Like I felt like every, after the game ends every 2 years or something like that, it ends. Like 2011, 2015, was it 15 when Mortal Kombat X came out? I want to say around there. Let me look that up real quick before I give a definitive thing. MKX release. Yeah, okay, so 2015, I think that was the biggest gap. So from Mortal Kombat 11 to Mortal Kombat 2015, but then you gotta remember too, they had Injustice. When did Injustice release? Injustice released, I think, in 2013. I believe it's 2013. Let me just double check. Okay, so yeah, April 16, 2013. So when you look at this stuff, right, and Mortal Kombat 9 came out Mortal Kombat 9 came out in 2011. Mortal Kombat Injustice came out in 2013. Mortal Kombat X came out in 2015, and then you had Mortal Kombat not Mortal Kombat Injustice. When did Injustice 2 come out? Okay, 2017 it came out, right? And then 2 years later Mortal Kombat 11 comes out, and that's on 2019. And then you have Mortal Kombat 1 come out 3 years after. So this is the longest time frame. But I think it makes sense to push the movie back if you're going to do an announcement for that, for the game. If they're going to do an announcement for Mortal Kombat or Injustice, it makes more sense for Mortal Kombat though, if I'm being honest here, because obviously Injustice has nothing to do with Mortal Kombat. But see, if they push the movie back to May, and the movie's already finished by everyone talking, they said the movie is finished, the movie is good, like they've had people watch the movie and they've all had high praise for the movie. That's the only thing I could think of why they pushed it back, because it wasn't, and then when they asked for it, they didn't even say nothing, bro. Like, hold on, I'm gonna find the clip real quick, and then we're gonna watch it again. All right, cool. Let's check this part out real quick. I guess we'll go full screen here. All right, so this is the part that what I was talking about, right? So this part here where the director was kind of like giving a no answer, where he just kind of like, it seems more like he's deflecting than actually talking about what's actually happening. All right, so let's check it out.
You're eventually gonna see it. Simon, again, this is a bit of a tough one. Some fans were disappointed when the movie was moved from October to May of next year. And why did you move it? No, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
That's right. It was all my fault. Thanks, Ed. Yeah.
Yes, Simon.
Yeah,
Why did you move the movie?
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah.
Okay, that right there, it's all my fault. That kind of seems like, it obviously it's more than just him, like Warner Brothers and everything like that. Maybe they're trying to line up a move, like it's just why it says like this whole, the way they answered the question, it seems like something else is going on, is going to drop. You know what I mean? Like that's what it seems like. Oh, like he's saying, oh, it's like it's all my fault. It's not. It's like obviously Warner Brothers and NRS, they all probably like, you know what, we have another game getting ready to be announced soon, so maybe drop it both in the same year. like that would bring a lot of attention to Mortal Kombat, and Mortal Kombat can make a lot of a lot of money for Warner Brothers.
Terrific. Yeah. Way to throw
Maybe
me
you
under
can
the
help
bus
us
there, Ed.
explain the delay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're actually a victim of our own success. So every time people have seen this movie, it's sort of just gained momentum, and it's just we've created a massive summer blockbuster. Is what we've created, and so I think we.
Mind you, only a small amount of people have seen this movie, so victim of success, that's a weird way to phrase that. You know, I feel like, because like, yes, you've had a few fans watch the movie, and you've had like what you call it, and I was either inside. This is like probably people who are well connected with Warner Brothers, and Ed Boon, like I said, he's seen it a few times. But like, to say it's successful when it hasn't released yet, I would wait on saying that personally. But you know, I feel like that was just like, you know, just something to like kind of like make people feel like, okay, this movie's gonna be really good, so it's gonna be worth the wait type thing. You know what I mean?
We should all be sort of proud of the fact that Mortal Kombat 2 as the movie and the franchise itself is just going to kick off summer next year. So yes, we have to wait, but it's going to feel massive.
Pause. Say that again.
Mortal Kombat 2 as the movie and the franchise itself.
Okay, the movie and the franchise. That is another, bro. That's another thing. I think that they're gonna be releasing an announcement trailer soon, because why even mention the franchise? You just said the movie. The movie, everybody knows it's a Mortal Kombat movie. It's not like we know, we don't know that it's a movie. But to me, it just sounds like an announcement is coming.
Mortal Kombat 2 as the movie and the franchise itself is going to kick off summer next year.
And the franchise itself, you heard it, bro. He is basically saying that there's a possibility that we're getting a Mortal Kombat reveal trailer. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like you're saying the movie and the franchise are getting ready to kick off the summer next year, and they haven't announced the game, mind you, right? So that just kind of seems the route they're going, that they're going to put out another Mortal Kombat game. Like, I think he might have slipped up here, and I don't think a lot of people caught this. I don't know if I'm the only one who's heard this and like thought like, oh, hey, hold up. That's just a weird way to say that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And why would you say a Mortal Kombat franchise is going to kick off the summer next year when the game is not in that space right now? Mortal Kombat 1 is not in that space right now. Mortal Kombat 1 is getting no content right now. It's just like getting updates and minor updates to keep the game going. But like, there's no, they even said that there's no further DLC promised. So the only thing that makes me think of is like when you say that the movie and the franchise is that there's an announcement coming soon, and I think he might have slipped up, and not a lot of people caught that.
So yes, we have to wait, but it's going to feel massive when it comes out next year. So that's the reason.
Yeah, it's going to be worth the wait. This is going to be a huge summer blockbuster. I know it's probably pretty painful to have to wait several more months, but the wait will absolutely be worth it.
Okay, that's all I wanted to check out on that panel. But you guys can see why I'm thinking this way, right? I assume you guys can see why. Like, I think there is another announcement coming very soon, because the things that he says is like he slipped up with his wording, and like, to me, like, you don't. If it's just a movie, you don't mention the franchise. Like, I just don't understand. Like, people already know. People are here specifically for Mortal Kombat news, movie news, and like that right there, I feel like it's like you just don't say that. It's just a weird way to say that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a weird way to say that. Hey, the movie and the game, the Mortal Kombat franchise is gonna have it's gonna kick off summer next year, when like no one announced anything. So maybe we'll get an announcement. I don't know, bro. Because like, I would love if the movie came out and then like, maybe a month later we got a new announcement for a game. Like, I think that would be great. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if a lot of people seen it. I hope I'm not reaching and like that there is a game coming. But like the way he answered that question just makes it seem like it's not just the movie that's coming out next year, and that we're gonna have a game announcement very soon. Hopefully, like. When did we get the announcement of the Mortal Kombat 1? I think, what was it, in December, when we heard that the Warner Brother, I think it was December. It was December. It was like around that time period. Like, it was early on in the year. And then like I felt like a month or two later, a few months later, that it was announced Mortal Kombat 1 is coming out this year. So I personally think that there's another game coming out, and after watching this, I might be leaning more towards Mortal Kombat, just because, like, you know, of the wording he said. Like, I hope I'm not reaching, but I hope that does come to be where it's another Mortal Kombat game. But you know, you never know. Like, you know, maybe you just slipped up and just said the wrong things. But at the same time, like, these people have a tendency, like, and like people in general have a tendency to leak things and like in front of people for content. And you know, I think that might be what this is. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope I'm not reaching, but it kind of seems like, you know, there is a possibility of another game possibly coming, announcement at least very soon. And it makes the most sense for it to be Mortal Kombat if, you know, it's gonna be a Mortal Kombat movie, because like I said, it's very weird the way they did this. Because like, if the movie is done, if the movie is ready, why push it back? Why push it back? Because like he's saying that the movie's done. He said that the movie was done, and they're happy with the success, and like, you know, he's saying that, oh, we're a victim of our own success, yada yada yada. So the movie's done. It's not editing or making the movie different. They have the movie set already. Now he's saying it's other reasons, and like, even when he was talking about how it wasn't his decision to move the game back, to move the movie back, like, it's obviously something else. And like I said, like right before Mortal Kombat 1 had got canceled, I was saying that it doesn't make sense for them to drop this movie this year if there's not more Mortal Kombat stuff coming. And I think that still applies here. And I guess Warner Brothers sees that as well, because they're like, okay, well, you know, let's push the movie back a little bit, and we'll drop the movie next year in the beginning of the year, and then at the same time we'll do an announcement to keep the hype going with Mortal Kombat, and we'll announce the next game. Like, I don't know, like, at first I was leaning that it could possibly be Injustice, but after watching the panel and like what they're saying, I'm more leaning towards it being Mortal Kombat. Like, they could pull a 360 and go Injustice, but I think that doesn't capitalize on the movie's success. Because if it was, okay, if the movie came out this year, right, and then Injustice got announced next year, it would have been cool. But like, the way that they're kind of dropping this, it leads me to believe it's not Injustice and that it's going to be a Mortal Kombat game. But then like, there's been other people saying that there's leaks about Injustice, yada yada, but that could all be smoke, you know what I mean? But anyways, guys, I just kind of wanted to make this video real quick and just kind of like, you know, get you guys thoughts and opinions about, do you think it could be another, you know, Mortal Kombat game? And like, what do you guys think after like hearing the way that he answered the question and stuff like that? Like, because like, it's just he answered it so weird, bro. He didn't answer it straightforward. Like, and he didn't really give a solid answer for why the movie was pushed back, you know, other than it's gonna be a blockbuster summer movie. Like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm out of here. Like I said, if you guys have any ideas for any other kind of Mortal Kombat videos you guys want to see, because I'm gonna start posting more. I've talked about it in the last couple of videos, but I kind of really wanted to talk about this because like, I felt like I didn't give this enough attention when I did the full-on reaction to the panel, and I wanted to make a separate video just for this specific part, because it seems like there's another game coming, and it's like, it just what it seems like, the way he answered the questions, obviously. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see any other type of Mortal Kombat content. Like I said, there's gonna be some more stuff we're doing. I'm probably gonna be doing some more story related content, and also I think I'm gonna start posting some game footage, and I think we might even do some live streaming. I was gonna do it before, but like, something happened with my channel where I lost some permissions or something like that, and I had to like talk with YouTube about getting that back, and I got it back now, so we'll do that. And maybe we even hang out, just talk about Mortal Kombat, like in general. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out of here. Have a good day. See you later. Peace.